What's up, guys? Welcome back to Rip City Rundown. Today we are going to be talking about more Trailblazers rumors that have come out today. Before we get into this video, make sure to subscribe and like the video for more Trailblazers content in the future. With that being said, let's jump right into the rumors that we have today. So today a report came out from Kevin O'Connor, and it is reporting that the Trailblazers are targeting Zach LaVine, who we've already talked about, and Bradley Beal as targets to pair with Damian Lillard. Obviously, this was the first time the Blazers did not make the playoffs since the 2012-2013 season, and the Blazers are looking to make a big splash this offseason to try to bolster the team for next season. And this report is showing two of the best shooting guards in the entire league being linked with the Portland Trailblazers. My first thoughts to this are, yeah, sure, that would be pretty solid. Those are two very good players, very all-star caliber, all-star worthy players that the Blazers could go after. But after diving deep and thinking about it more, I'm not sure these two would really work well with the Blazers. Jumping into Bradley Beal first, we've got three ways we could acquire Bradley Beal this offseason. If Beal picks up his player option which is worth $36.4 million, the Blazers would obviously have to just straight up trade for him. The Blazers could also just sign Beal outright, but that only happens if he opts out of his player option. So we would sign him to a 4-year max deal, which is worth up to $180 million. The final way the Blazers could assign or could acquire a Bradley Beal would be through a sign and trade. I think that's the most likely option. It's similar to what we've been talking about with Zach LaVine, DeAndre Ayton. All these guys are restricted free agents or probably going to go back to their team money-wise, so we would have to trade for them. Now, the reason I don't like the addition of Zach LaVine or Bradley Beal is because that's basically what we've already had these last 5-10 years in Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum. Two offensively gifted, high-powered backcourt duo that brings it on offense but doesn't bring a lot on defense. Obviously, Damian Lillard has his struggles on defense, but he brings enough offense that you really don't need an offensive star next to him in that shooting guard role. You need a guy that's going to come in and be scrappy and play some defense. If he brings offense, that's great. But we need a guy. I look at Drew Holiday. He is a great offensive player, but he hangs his hat on the defensive end. Someone like that, and Bradley Beal and Zach LaVine would obviously not do that. So those were the kind of the first things I saw when it came to these rumors, is that people just don't like it, and I agree with them. A lot of comments are, uh-oh, here we go again, we're running it back, or, oh no, this is about to be the worst defense in the league. And that's facts. That is why I'm kind of against using this. And if we were to bring these two in, it would probably cost a good amount. Obviously, you're going to have to pay good players good money, but I'm not talking about it would cost a good amount in money. I'm talking about in capital, in assets. We would probably have to get rid of that 7th pick. We would have to get rid of Nasir Little probably, Nurkic, Josh Hart, Justice Winslow. A bunch of guys other than probably Anthony Simons and Damian Lillard are probably out the door. And as I mentioned Anthony Simons, that's another reason I probably don't want to bring in a guard. We have a guard in the wings that is destined for a big takeoff. We saw he averaged 23 points as a starter last year and 17 on the entire year on great shooting, and when he was leading that offense was really good. So I think we don't need to focus on bringing in a guard. We've had that experiment in the past. I really hope Joe Cronin is not going to fall into the same trap. I'm not saying that Bradley Beal or Zach LaVine would not make this team better or wouldn't make this team go to the playoffs and maybe make a run, but it is not likely a championship caliber team. And in the end, that's what you're trying to do. If you're an NBA organization, you're trying to put together championship caliber teams. So I think we should stay away from these two. I think that the Blazers could be maybe getting a little desperate, wanting to make a big splash because the fan base is kind of getting a little restless. Obviously, after we didn't get that Pelicans pick in the lottery, and then our other lottery pick dropped to the 7th pick, so I think our fans are getting a tad restless. I need to just warn all Blazer fans, just relax, chill. Once we have our team finalized in August, that's when you can go after and start getting mad at the organization or praising the organization. And then obviously, you really shouldn't be getting mad at the organization until this team actually plays a game and how they play, and then we can judge them on that. So I think we should really just focus on the wing player. You know, we say it all along, or go after a guy like DeAndre Ayton, someone that's going to change the game down low. So that's my reaction to the Bradley Beal and Zach LaVine news. I'm just not a fan of it. You know, they're both just super high quality players and they both can give 30 any given night, but that's just, I don't think that is our number one priority right now. Our number one priority is bringing defense. So that's going to do it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.